Hello there, and welcome back to Skyrim. It's been a couple weeks. Last week we played Sea of Thieves, but we're back. Back to do more Skyrim stuff. We are getting very close to wrapping up the College Winterhold. There's literally just one dungeon that we have to do, and then we will be groovy. So that's what we're gonna do. That is our plan, is go to Labyrinthian. What the fuck is this? I don't know, that's like some extra content. That is, I know, a house. Yingvild we could do, but I don't really want to do right now. Yeah, I think we'll just head straight to Labyrinthian, although, like, doesn't really feel right for us to just fast travel directly there. I'd kind of like to walk up to it, so we'll go to Stonehills and walk from there. So, yesterday I went with a group to do a Hanami. For those who don't know, a Hanami is basically during springtime, during cherry blossom season in Japan, we'll like, it's basically, oh, who are you? Hello?
Stop right there.
Oh, we got a bounty.
You have quite a bounty on your head in Hjalmar. You pay me, and I see that your name is cleared.
I don't even know what the bounty is. I mean, whatever. 1200 is nothing to me, so sure.
I will make sure this gets back to the Jarl. Minus my cut, of course. Consider your name cleared. For now.
I don't even remember what I did, but whatever. I really don't care. Anyway, yeah, no, it's like, it's a tradition in Japan, during cherry blossom season to basically, you know, get together, gather under the cherry blossoms, and, drink. Alcohol is not required, but it is sort of tradition that you consume alcohol at it. So I came prepared to do exactly that. Not even just like that, but I like fully and totally got myself fucked up. Which, the thing about me is when I get fucked up, I just, we fucking missed the turn off, Jesus. Yeah, when I get drunk, I start to ramble. Just at the nearest person that I find. So that's precisely what I did. And although I do not regret doing so, my voice suffered from it.
I have no more business with you.
Yeah, sure, whatever, buddy. What if I killed you? Could I kill you and take my money back and my bounty would still be cleared? I don't know. I'm not going to. You deserve my benevolence. Mostly just I'm too lazy to kill you. But yeah, no, I talked my face off yesterday, and God, was it a very long day as well. Like, I left the house around 10 and got back at like 7:30. So we're talking 9.5 hours. Not all of that obviously was me talking. Like, a portion of that was just commuting time. It took about an hour and a half to get there. But yeah, no, like, once I was there, it was like, yeah, I got myself intoxicated and started talking a lot, which my voice isn't very used to right now. I, like, most of my speaking is like during the school year, like when classes are in session, because we have actual like students and I talk to students when I'm teaching classes. That's currently not happening. It will be soon, but for now I have no students and no classes, so my vocal cords are just not used to talking right now. So they're very burnt out from yesterday. So for that reason, I do feel my voice starting, like, it's not at full strength today, so just bear with me. We're just gonna have a very chilled out stream. Also, I am tired. I am sleepy as fuck. I got like my proper 7 hours or whatever. But still, like, I don't know. My body just went through a lot yesterday, so yeah. I do have 2 points of conversation for today, though. We're not gonna go completely without talking. So, first of all, we're about to go into the very last dungeon of the College Winterhold questline, Labyrinthian. We're going to clear this place, get the Staff of Magnus, and head back to the college, where we will wrap up the college questline. We're going to see some apparitions, see a little bit about Savos Aaron, who was the former Archmage of the college until he got killed by Ancano when he was trying to, like, absorb power from the Eye of Magnus. So yeah, we're about to learn more about Savos, because we didn't really get to know much about him when we were at the college. He was just kind of there. So yeah, we're gonna learn a little bit about his backstory.
Come on, we're finally here. Let's not waste any more time.
Are we truly sure this is a good idea?
We'll be back at the college before anyone even knows we're gone.
You would care about that, since you're the Archmage's favorite.
Don't forget, this whole idea was Atma's to begin with.
Let's just get inside, see what's in there.
So yeah, a group of mages showed up to Labyrinthian, and by the sound of it, it was not by the Archmage's request. They just came here of their own accord, and we will see what happened because of that.
What the?
So let's get ourselves some candlelight going on because we are now in a dungeon, so I would like to see a little bit better. Oh, right, this first room. So this first room, we got a bunch of skeletons, and we're gonna have to fight past the skeletons, including a skeletal dragon who is not gonna have a soul for us, but it's not like we really care.
I believe we're doing this.
Can you imagine the looks on their faces when we come back?
It is strange to
You keep talking like you're sure we'll find something useful in here.
Given the history of this place, it's more than likely there's still some amount of power here.
Enchanted weapons, tomes of ancient knowledge, Shalador's secrets themselves. Who knows what we could find?
And what if there are things guarding this place?
Against 6 college-trained mages? I think we'll be fine.
Alright. So there's that conversation done. Ooh, water breathing. Do I have that? Be an alter. I do have that. Alright, so I don't need that. Also not bother with the potion of resist cold. Because I don't really... I feel like I already have a lot of them and I don't even use them. Anyway, so... welcome to Labyrinthian, and this place is kind of fascinating because... so, a lot of things changed between the first Elder Scrolls game back in 2014, Arena, and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, which came out in, 1994. Did I say 2014? I think I said 2014. Yeah, no, 1994 was when Arena came out, and Skyrim came out in 2011, which was... that gives us a... almost 20-year gap between the two games. Arena is kind of a standout from the rest of the games in the fact that, like, at that point in time, a lot of the lore hadn't been solidified. Like, they had races, they had, like, the different provinces, they had the Empire, but a lot of, like, the smaller stuff really hadn't been quite set in stone or figured out or anything, so, like, basically, point being, a lot of stuff has changed since the original Elder Scrolls game. Since they've added more stuff, they've added, like, the deities, the different gods, yeah, a lot has changed. However, there are two things related to this very quest right here that have not changed. The first is Labyrinthian. That is the location, Labyrinthian. The layout is completely different from what it was in Arena. But, that's because Arena's dungeons were very one-dimensional and maze-like, and Skyrim's dungeons are very three-dimensional and not maze-like at all. So yeah, we've got ourselves, like, this here dungeon, Labyrinthian, and this in Arena was one of the main, it was one of the main dungeons you had to clear in order to complete the game, because that's where one of the 8 pieces of the Staff of Chaos were hidden. So, yeah, the Eternal Champion does come to Labyrinthian and collects one of the staff pieces. Oh yeah, no, this next room is the one where we're gonna have to fight like the dragon and everything. Alright, let's recast Candlelight so we can see shit. And then let's cast Ebony Flesh because we're gonna want to power up as much as we can. And let's get fighting. Now these skeletons are only slightly tougher. Oh my god, I just killed that skeletal dragon in a single go. That thing is usually a tough fight, but I may be a little bit over leveled. Yeah, no, for your classic, like, low-level character, if you're just kind of, like, playing as a mage and going in the early game, this room is quite the challenge. Luckily, that is not the case for me at level 53. So, but yeah, no, Labyrinthian is one of the few locations that was actually preserved from the original game. What am I talking about? A lot of locations were preserved from the original game. That's indisputable. Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother with the Lesser Soul Gem. I am starting to get a little bit concerned about carry weight at this moment. But, you know, I still want these dragon bones. So, Janessa? Where are you, Janessa? You're on the other side of that gate, aren't you? This is one of these, like, shitty little locations that tries to lock out your companion from following you in. I don't know why these locations do that. They just do. Also, this is what she is currently doing. She is currently dual-wielding Scourge and Torment. So, cool. No, I'm just gonna dump a bunch of dragon bones on you. Oh. Are you kidding me? Hello, Kratos. Have a good lurk. Fine, just take... That's all you can take. Okay, awesome.
Lead on then.
No, come through. Come through. Janessa. Come through before the gate chest. There we go. I may just, like, drop some dragon bones. I probably have more than enough, and I don't even think I'm gonna use them for anything.
Angry spirits upon us. We are not.
But yeah, no. This location is one of the original dungeons from the very first game, which is pretty cool. And you're also allowed to collect certain artifacts. They were very powerful pieces of equipment. There's like a ring, there's an amulet. In fact, the Necromancer's amulet is also an item in Skyrim, as is the Ebony Blade. Both those were artifacts from Arena. However, the thing with Arena is, or yeah, it's the fact that you're only allowed to have one artifact at at a single time, or were they called relics? I think they might have been called relics, but yeah, no, that was like the whole deal was you're only allowed to have one relic at a time. You could exploit this by simply temporarily getting rid of one of your relics until you heard like more rumors about other relics. I can't remember.
We have to go back. We can't leave Gerduin.
We barely made it out alive. You want to go back in?
It's too late. There isn't enough of him left to go back in after.
Gods, what have we done?
We can't go back. Might as well go forward. We can still do this.
Savos is right. We can make it if we just stay alert.
Cool. Yeah, so apparently one of the people in this group got left behind. I did not see his body, but ah well. Hail all, brave city Bromunar. Forever these walls shall stand. May enemies see her majesty. May all quake to behold her. Alrighty. But yeah, so there were a few like artifacts and stuff that you could get. And they were pretty good. One of them was the Staff of Magnus. That was actually the artifact that I collected in my playthrough. I just got the Staff of Magnus, which was pretty cool. It does not do the same thing that it does in this game. So in Arena, staves are like... Ooh, holy shit, plate armor. Yeah, staves are like melee weapons.
Few would dare to trespass in these.
Uh,
But you lack in wisdom.
Yeah, so here we've got like some sort of evil something or other speaking a thing. Oh. Ah, there we go. This is Frost Spirit. Yeah, so yeah, there's the Spelltome Flames, basically just indicating that, hey, in order to get past this barrier, you're gonna need to use a fire spell. So, or, you know what, we don't even need to do that. Let's just use our shout. See, there we go. Amazing. I didn't even have to do anything. He just died. I just held up my shield and he died. Yeah, no, I've done this place when I was like trying to rush the College of Winterhold as a mage character, and this is kind of annoying. The fact that this guy like drains your magic every time he says something. You can just kind of wait for it to come back before you go further in, so that's kind of what I recommend doing if you are planning on kind of rushing the College of Winterhold questline. But yeah, no, this is, yeah, it's just a thing. So, yeah, thing that we're here to collect the Staff of Magnus, which was one of the original relics from Arena. And in Arena, the Staff of Magnus isn't that great. The thing that's great about the staff is the enchantment that it has on it, which allows you to the enchantment. Ooh, do we have equilibrium? That one we might not have. I don't think we do. Awesome. Yeah, so it has an enchantment. The weapon itself is exactly the same as any other weapon you would have in the game. It's just a staff, base damage of any staff in the game. The good thing about the weapon is its enchantment, which allows you to basically regenerate your health. For a brief period of time. It's pretty neat. Although, yeah, like staves. My character was a battle mage, and so I was allowed to use any weapon type, and staves are really not that good at melee.
Must I use this language of yours?
So yeah, that's just like my thoughts on the Staff of Magnus from Arena. Obviously, in this game, the Staff of Magnus does something completely different. It like drains magic, and if the enemy has no magic left to drain, then it starts draining health, which is, you know, kind of cool. Although drain's not the proper term here, because draining implies that you gain the thing from the enemy, and that's not the case here. So hang on, what's the right way to go? There's like two ways here. There's the up way and the down way. I'm gonna go the down way. Oh, by the way, fun thing about the spell that we just got, Equilibrium. So you see what it does. It drains your health at the cost of 0 points of magicka. Because it converts your health into magicka. So there's like, this is a way that you can cheese alteration and restoration. Is basically drain your health as much as possible without killing you using equilibrium, and then once your health is really low, just use any of your restoration spells that you have. And yeah, it's just an exploit, you know, kind of just how like sneaking into a corner when there's another person into a room can slowly just raise your sneak skill as much as possible. That's pretty much exactly the same sort of exploit this is, which is why I don't use it. And oh wow, the game crashed. That's a new one. I'm not used to the game crashing. Hopefully I saved recently. It's fine. We'll just relaunch it. But yeah, no, point being, just this quest is kind of cool because it involves like okay, yeah, no, this is where we last saved, so we're actually very good. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just rambling, which I should not be doing because my voice is not happy with me. But whatever. Alright, there's alteration at 100. Now, the thing is, I do plan to make alteration legendary. I do plan to legendary the alteration skill, but not until we've done the alteration level 90 quest. I know we've already collected the quest from Tolfdir, but I don't know. I don't want to like accidentally break the quest by lowering our skill level, because I can't remember if that breaks the quest or not. But I know you're not allowed to like take the quest until you have level 90 alteration. So yeah. Anyway, hello Skylar. Sorry if my voice isn't very loud today. My voice is starting to go after a very overwhelming day yesterday. But yeah, no. Here we are. Time to clear out Labyrinthian. So yeah, I think that pretty much hits all the points of conversation that I wanted to make talking about Labyrinthian. Another thing that I want to just bring up in conversation. Okay, so I've got like 2 other conversations, just little life updates that I can talk about here. So for one, a game that I've really gotten into recently is Megaton Rainfall, and I so wanted to make a video about it, or like stream it or something, but unfortunately the game had other plans. It just would not let itself be captured by OBS no matter what I tried. So unfortunately I cannot make a video about Megaton Rainfall, which really sucks. It's really unfortunate because it's such a cool game, and I really just want to share my love for that game with all of you. But unfortunately, OBS had other plans. I think part of the issue might also be that the game just does not have a full screen option, or not. It doesn't have a windowed option. like, it is impossible to play the game in windowed mode, which I hate. I don't like games that do it, that don't have windowed mode options, because it forces me to play the game full screen, and when you're like me and only have one monitor to work with, it makes it really hard to make videos because I'm basically having to tab in and out of the game. And like, sometimes when a game is full screen, you will not be able to see if OBS is even capturing it. You won't be able to see if OBS is even capturing the game at all because, like, the game minimizes when you tab out of it. So yeah, just kinda really sucks. And hello, Ian.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Hello there, Scott. Ooh, this is gold ore. I do want to mine this. I really don't have much carry capacity, though. We really need to take a stop back at my house to dump a bunch of shit. So anyway, yeah, as sad as it is, I cannot play Megaton, or I cannot stream or record Megaton Rainfall no matter what I try. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it and get the game yourself and play it, because oh my god, is this game like... How do I even put it into words? It's like an experience. So, essentially, here's the quick rundown of, like, the basic of the game. With Megaton Rainfall, you're playing as, like, essentially Superman. Like, you're playing as a superhero who is invincible. Like, no matter what, you cannot die. And you have to save cities from being destroyed by aliens. And since you can't die, you have no health bar, but the city does have a health bar. So, yeah, as you play the game, you're like flying around the earth, saving different cities from being destroyed. Cities are properly rendered too, so you get to see, like, you know, Dubai and London and Washington DC, presumably New York, although I have not visited New York yet. It's not a perfect rendering. In fact, it is very, very far from perfect, but it is a rendering nonetheless. And on top of that, while you're going around, like, saving cities from being destroyed by aliens, you also have the ability to just fly at 1 trillion times the speed of light. So you are allowed to fly to different galaxies and different planets. Like, I can just take a trip to Jupiter in, like, a minute. And that, I think, is just really epic about the game. I love the fact that the game does that. And it seriously is just an experience that you have to experience for yourself. I strongly recommend anyone who's listening right now, get Megaton Rainfall. Maybe wait until it's on sale. I don't know how much it is right now, but get it and fucking play it, because it is an amazing experience. Yeah, no, like, I just think it's really awesome.
Did you want power would be your undoing? That it would only serve to strengthen me?
It is strange to think that this...
Alright, so we've got ourselves a fire spirit. Alright, this one, unfortunately, we are gonna have to use a frostbite spell. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, so that's just kind of the brief rundown of Megaton Rainfall. Like,
Just another minute, please.
it's awesome.
Come on. We can't stop now. We have to keep moving.
Where's Elvely? She was right behind me.
Dead. Something grabbed her from behind. Gone before I could do anything.
This is insanity. We never should come.
You're right. This is all my fault. Should we turn around, head back?
I don't think going back is a good idea.
Going back would be the end of all of us. We keep pushing forward and we'll make it. We will.
Come on, you can make it. Let's go.
Alright. So, yeah, I think that very thoroughly just runs down my feelings about Megaton Rainfall. And if OBS would have been cooperative, you absolutely would have been able to see me play the game. But it wasn't, and I have no patience for, like, trying to troubleshoot it. I just kind of decided to cut my losses and just be like, you know what, fine, I guess I'm never gonna play this game in a recording or on stream. Which sucks. I love you too, Skylar. So, yeah, instead of me playing it for you, you're gonna have to go and play it yourself. That is not a recommendation, that is an order. Go play the game. Get it. Play it. It's really awesome. Like, super awesome. Oh right, here we get to see these very interesting weapons. So like, we've got the Drainheart sword, and then I don't remember what the other ones are. But like, I can't remember if you can disenchant them or not. You might be able to. It doesn't really matter to me with this character, but you might be able to. But the significant thing is their weight. They are very light compared to other swords and bows and whatnot that you can find in the game. Their damage output isn't that good, but yeah, they exist, and they're kind of cool. So with that said, yeah, there's the other one, the Drain Spell Bow. Which, okay, 6 weight isn't nothing, but it's still, like, I think slightly lighter than most bows are. Yeah, these guys are just terrified of me. Oh fuck, I did not mean to pick that up. Take it back. But no, there's the Drain Blood Battle Axe, which for Battle Axe only weighs 5. And it absorbs health. So if you come here early game and you're playing that sort of character that uses battle axes, it's probably not a bad one. Like, see here, I haven't put any points at all into two-handed weapons, and that thing does a damage of, let's see, 39? Yeah, damage of 39. So, yeah, I mean, it's nothing to sniff at. In the early game, at least. Anyway, deeper into Labyrinthine we go. And yeah. So another life update thing, I've been in my free time, so I finished watching the Clone Wars. I know that was one thing that I mentioned at one point that I was watching. So I've now finished the Clone Wars, and moved on to the Bad Batch, but I'm taking a break from watching those, and I'm actually currently watching just some shonen anime that I just felt in the mood to rewatch. Cause I don't know, I felt like I was due for them. So right now what I'm rewatching is I just finished season 3 of Overlord. I have not yet seen season 4, so I'm looking forward to that. I can't remember, was I watching anything before Overlord? I don't think so, but I definitely was yeah, I don't think so. But yeah. I've watched Overlord, and then I also did a rewatch of, Gun Gale Online. So, Sword Art Online, which by the way is the next show that I'm gonna be rewatching, I am going to be skipping parts of it because my personal opinion with SAO is like the first season is pretty solid. The second season is, or like the second part of the first season, I guess. The second part of the first season is kind of awful. Then the first part of season 2, which is where Gun Gale Online actually gets introduced in like the main series, that one was kind of decent too. Although it does speak a lot that the author really likes putting characters into like damsel in distress situations, which I don't know, it kind of rubs me the wrong way, the fact that he really likes to do that. So yeah, SAO is kind of like, it's got a lot of issues, which is why it's far from my favorite anime. But that said, it's still like pretty solid. I still think like the first half of the first season is really good. So yeah, that's just my thought. But that said, oh yeah, here's a cool little... Is this an Easter egg? I don't know if this is an Easter egg, but yeah, we got like
You would dare to trespass in these
a
ruins.
great sword of scorching and
You make a foreign
a helmet of the unburned. Yeah, so like that's kind of the deal with what's his face? What's its face? SAO is like, yeah. Two halves of two of the seasons are great. The rest is kind of shit. That said, GGO is the spin-off series. There's only one season of it, unfortunately. I'd love to see a second season. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, the second season of... the season of GGO is... yeah, it's just a really cool show that's rather different from, oh yeah, we just got the slow time shout. I will take that. Probably won't use it for much. This shout is kind of overpowered. If you use all 3 words of it, like, time slows down, kind of, for a very, very long time. You will be waiting a while if you're trying to wait for the effect to wear off. But yeah, no, like, my general thought is, like, GGO is just a cool show. I recommend people watch it. And it does include a bisexual character. As at least one. I can't say for sure if the main character herself is bi. And I can't say if the main, I guess you could call her the antagonist, although she's...
We all stay together.
Yeah, I guess, like, that's the best way to describe her, is that she's an antagonist. But yeah, no, like, it's hard to say if she's also the main character or not. Or not main character. It's hard to say if she's also bi or not, or if she's just messing around. But if you want to see girls kissing, I recommend watching GGO. But even without it, it's really awesome. Like, alright, here we are, the final room with the final boss. Let's do this. So, yeah, Savos apparently basically imprisoned two of his companions to cast a spell to hold this guy in place. I can't remember his name, but he's a dragon priest. And he possesses the Staff of Magnus, and we're about to kick his shit in. Because we're a little bit overleveled for this. Alright, there we go. Alright, that is you dealt with, and now it is time to take out Moroke, that's your name. This is fine, let me just work my way up to you, and then I can punch your face in. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get you over here, I think. Yeah, no, GGO. Awesome show. Recommend it. There we go. You're nothing to me, buddy. My mana pool is too big for you to drain, and you're doing nothing to my health. Alright, well there we go. Moroke has been dealt with. So let's go and collect our reward. There's the Staff of Magnus. And we will grab your mask too, because that mask is actually pretty significant. I think in the base game, all the mask does is regenerates magicka 100% faster. I don't think it has the shout reduction. That is something that got added with I want to say it's the unofficial patch mod. Yeah. It just like slightly changed that for, I guess, I can't remember the reason. Either they just felt it'd be like better to balance the game that way, or maybe that was like the original plan for Moroke and then it was cut, and then the mod team just decided to add it back in. I'm not sure. I don't know for certain, but yeah, just little fun fact. I will take you ultimate healing potion. And then here's the final chest. Nothing that great. And then we will see Savos Aran.
I'm sorry, friends. I'm so sorry. I had no choice. It was the only way to make sure that monster never escaped. I promise you, I'll never let this happen again. I'll seal this whole place away.
So yeah, Savos was the last surviving member of this expedition. Yeah, just that's something. Now we just leave. We got what we came for. We have the Staff of Magnus in our possession. Oh wait, here we are.
So, you made it out of there alive. Onkano was right. You are dangerous. I'm afraid I'll have to take that stuff from you now. Onkano wants it kept safe. Oh, and he wants you dead.
Yeah, I forgot
Nothing
about
personal.
this encounter. Get out of my way.
You fool. You don't stand a chance.
No, you
Never
don't
should
stand a
have come.
chance. You're not allowed to yield, you fuck. God, what a pushover. Yeah, so... Yeah, I guess Onkano trying to steal the power of the Eye of Magnus kind of knew the power, and he was a Thalmor agent implanted by the Thalmor into the College of Winterhold just to kind of like oversee them. But as soon as they became in possession of a powerful magical artifact, he obviously wanted to do what was best for the Thalmor. So he basically informed his Thalmor contacts like, hey, this character named Haru, she is definitely looking to like do something to stop me, so make sure you stop her. And yeah, unfortunately it didn't work out so well, because I am just that badass. Alright, let's head out. So yeah, that dungeon took about an hour to do. Nothing too bad. So here's the plan. I'm gonna deal with this frost roll because I can't do any fast traveling while the frost roll exists. This stream, I do plan to try and keep it a little bit shorter than my usual streams. Because my voice really does need a break. But we need to sort out our inventory real quick, so I'm gonna do that.
You're back! Can I get a few gold to spend? Please?
Sure, here you go.
What? Seriously? No way! With this, I could buy everything in the market! Wow! Thanks!
Yeah, it's been a while since we've come home. Alright, so let's drop off pretty much everything that we don't need. We definitely don't need this clay. Don't need the dragon mones. Probably don't need to... At least... Yeah, we can just dump all the ingots and stuff, like... if and when we do need them, we can always come back for them. 69, nice. Goat horns, some gold, some iron. Yeah, leather and leather strips as well. Those can also go, as can the malachite. Oh yeah, this is clearing out a bunch of space. Oh yeah, look at all that space we've got now. As for you, Janessa,
if that is what you wish.
give me, I guess that. And that. You seem to like Scourge and Torment, so I'll let you keep those. I'll take those and all those. And yeah, I'll just take this stuff as well.
Let's go.
Okay, the staves we need to sell. But everything else, just go ahead and dump all of that. And I think that's pretty much everything good. Awesome, so that's our inventory sorted out. Now, there's more stuff we could do at our home. Actually, you know what? I do want to visit the steward. Just to collect our gold. I know, like,
What do you need?
it's kind of, we already have so much.
I like that.
But anyway, give me my money.
Very good, ma'am.
5,000, wow.
Want to hear a little Lord wisdom?
Alright, so now that's done, let's head back to Labyrinthian because we're not quite done there yet. We've cleared out the main Labyrinthian thing, but there's, well, 2 more things here in Labyrinthian of significance. Number 1 is that location over there, I think? No. I don't think it is. What I do know is right in here we have a missive. It seemed like an easy enough job. Graz and me done plenty like it before. Some chinless Breton wants bodyguards for a trip into the mountains. Fine. Easy clink for us. He goes on about this twice forsaken mask of his the whole way, of course. Got a pretty good laugh when Graz snatched it and put it on her face. He threatened to fire us for that one. Not smart. Out here on your own, he realized that right fast and shut up about not paying him. So we got here. He thumbs through some papers and mutters to himself, never you mind that me and Graz had to cut through 10 stinking trolls just to get him here. And without so much as a warning, poof, he's put on that mask and vanished. Could have put my hands on his throat one moment, the next he's not so much as thin air. Well, after a while we didn't know what to do, and Graz picks his gear up to head home when he poofs back, that mask in his hand. Begs us not to leave, saying he needs us to wait. This is what he's paying us for. Then he puts the mask back on, his sorry face, and he's gone again. I'd seen cloaks do invisibility before, but a few swings of my fist proved he wasn't pulling that one. Nothing there to hit. He shows up again, telling us he just needs more time. Has to figure something out about other masks, and vanishes again. That was yesterday, and I'm done with the twiddling my thumbs and writing letters to myself. We're leaving come sunrise, and if he shows up again, I promise Azura I'm putting this dagger through his chest to keep him in one place. We'll pull more loot off his dead than he could have paid alive, but not that mask. That cursed thing can stay and rot with him and the trolls right here. So yeah, that is... There's a mask somewhere. Did I get the mask already? I can't remember where the mask is. It should just be like right here. Let's get some candlelight going, so I can actually see. What the fuck? Where's the mask? Isn't it supposed to be like right here? Or am I mistaken? Did I already get the mask? I don't think I did. No. I have not collected the mask. There it is. It's right there. It's just, it blends in with the blood splatters. Alright, so let me show you this. So we put on the mask, and then it teleports us backwards in time. So now we are in the past. When this place was whole. We can't really do much. I don't know if we can use this as like permanent storage or whatever, but whatever. Anyway, and now we can just store all the Dragon Priest masks that we collected right here. I don't have all of them on me right now. In fact, I don't think I have any of them on me. No, I do have Vokun, so let's find Vokun. Any other Dragon Priest masks that I might have? Let's see. Yeah, nope, doesn't look like it. So, anyway, once we get the other 6 masks, we can return here, put them all in place, and then we get, like, the super special mask. I don't remember it being that good. In fact, if I recall correctly, it's actually kind of a crappy reward for all you have to go through to get the masks, but you know, it's still there and I want it. That said, let's go and do the other cool thing that's here. Is it over here? I think it's over here. So that location... Yeah, so this is not marked on the map. But over here, we get Shalador's Maze. It's just an unmarked location, just located within Labyrinthian. And... well...
I feel the eyes of angry spirits upon us. We are not
let me just kind of show off what this maze is all about. First gonna just head upstairs. Here we can kind of overlook. That's the maze that we're gonna be going through. It's not really a maze. It's really just more a long and winding path. But yeah, you know, it's there. Anyway, let's just stop goofing around. Let's just clear the maze. Get this over with. Get this done so that I can, like, so I can rest my voice. So here we're given 4 staves. Now, I don't think we need to take them if we already have, like, the relevant spells, because we're gonna need to be casting spells from the different schools at targets. I know for a fact we have destruction spells, so that one we don't have to worry about. We're gonna need an illusion spell. Let's see, we've got courage, fury. That's about it. Fear is the one that is being recommended here. Mage Light is the one that we're gonna need. We have Mage Light though, so that's not a problem. And repulsion, that's gonna be a restoration, right? Like turn undead. Yeah, I'm gonna assume, I'm just gonna see if we can make it through this maze without needing any of those. However, let's take a look at this burnt corpse. Enter twice, exit only once. Alteration will lead you to destruction. Only illusion shows the way to restoration. Conjure not, but be conjured instead. So yeah, the 5 schools of magic. The one that you're noticing that we're not using is conjuration. That's because we will not be doing the conjuring. So let's get ourselves ready to go through here. Collect a few gold pieces scattered here and there. This isn't a very difficult maze, but because of the fact that, like, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's not a very difficult maze, but it's just kind of like long and winding, so if you need to, you can kind of use these little shutters as like indicators of where you have and haven't already been. So, but yeah, just literally just keep moving forward. There's not even that much challenging stuff in the maze either. Although my companion may struggle to get through it because the pathing is kind of weird. I don't even remember what the reward is for completing this, but it's something. Oh yeah, there is a word wall, so that's a reward at the very least. Yeah, some of these shutters don't really have anything inside them. It's a little bit of a shame, but whatever. And some of them are gonna be creepy, like having a head, a severed head. But anyway, further in we go.
Few would dare to trespass in these ruins.
Yeah, it's really not that much. It's a pretty simple, straightforward, like... Again, I wouldn't really use the word maze because a maze sort of implies that there's gonna be a bunch of like dead ends and whatnot. But Skyrim would never make you have like dead ends, so we're instead just gonna have, yeah. Alright, further down we go. That is the conjuration. We're not ready to do that quite yet. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to come down here again. So, yeah, we've gone through the maze once. Now we go through the maze twice. Like the note said. Go through, enter twice, exit only once, something along those lines. And here we can actually just take the word of power right now. Dismay, okay. Not gonna use that shout, but it exists. Anyway, here is where we enter, and this is illusion? Let's just cast Fury. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, so again, just make sure you have at least one spell from each school of magic that can target. They don't have to specifically be the spells that are on the staves at the beginning. But if you don't have them, then just take those staves and you'll be good. But yeah. Just gonna go through the maze a second time. Hey, there's a Horker Tusk. And some bloody rags. I think I remember the very first time I went through this maze, I was kind of scared. Because it is a little bit scary. Especially if you don't know what to expect. And you see a bunch of red dots on your compass, like... But then once you realize that they're pretty much just skeevers, like, the worst they can do is just... Oh, there's also some ice wraiths. But don't worry too much about those. Yeah, like, they can kind of jump scare you if you, like, turn the corner and then a skeever leaps out at you, but that's really the worst that this has to offer. Anyway, here's a skeleton. And a conjuration skill book that we have already read. But if you have not already read it, then you can come here and get it. There's also Centurion Dynamo Core. Yeah, there's some very weird things in these shutters, and I'm not entirely sure how they got there. Ooh, heal other. Do we have that? Looks like we don't. Alright. Spell tome heal other. There we go. We now have that spell. Probably never gonna use it. Janessa can handle herself just fine on her own. And here we come. Alright. That's actually probably why they gave us heal other, is in case we decided not to take the staff at the very beginning. That way we'd still have a targeting restoration spell for here. But let's not use that. Let's use Repel Lesser Undead. Doesn't have to be anything too big. Just has to be any kind of restoration spell at all. So we've gone through the maze twice, and onto the Trial of Conjuration. Alright. So... yeah, this is our final boss fight against a Dremora. Then these Frost Atronachs are not related to the Dremora. He did not summon them, so we're gonna have to kill them individually. But it's fine, we're tanky enough. We got some Frost Salts on them. And as for the Dremora himself, on top of having a Data Heart, here, let's just eat this one. Restore health. So there we have it, the Diadem of the Savant. All spells cost 5% less to cast. And if you combine this with... do we still have it? I don't think... yeah. If we combine it with the Sarthal Amulet, that makes all our spells cost 7% less. Which is not bad. So yeah, that's like the main reward for doing this, is the Diadem of the Savant. It's a pretty... very solid reward. But anyway, let's head back to the... oh, have I have not searched that chest. I will help myself with that stuff. Alright, so now we can fast travel back to the college. However, we can't fast travel to the college itself. We have to go to Winterhold. So let's drop a save. And yeah. So why can we not fast travel to Winterhold? Well, there's a huge magical barrier, as well as one of these magical anomalies that we're gonna have to fight. Although I do not want to hit this NPC here. There we go. So that's a magical anomaly dealt with. Pulfdir.
You have it then? Let's hope it's as powerful as the Sijiks believe it to be.
Where's Mirabelle?
She didn't make it. When it was clear we were going to have to fall back, she stayed behind and made sure the rest of us were all right.
Why are you all the way out here?
Look for yourself. Ancano's power is growing. We can't crack whatever magic he's using to shield himself. I hope your trip to Labyrinthian was worth it.
Let's get in there.
I'll be right behind you.
Alright. Ooh. What? What's going on?
I may be old, but I can put up a fight.
What the fuck is going on? Janessa, what did you do? Oh my god. I'll be right back. I guess Janessa did something to aggro the mages, and unfortunately, the mages are kind of immortal. Worst case scenario, I can use console commands to reset their aggression level, but I'd like to not do that if I can help it. I'm gonna try and just do... Yeah, Janessa just could not help but cause a little bit of violence. Oh, those dots are still on the map? Are they chasing me? There we go. Okay, so we've now gone far enough away. Well, I don't think this is far enough away. Probably need to fast travel to and from. But I'm gonna hope this is far enough away. See, there's Tolfdir.
We must hurry if we're going to defeat Ancano.
And he is non-aggressive. Awesome. Alright, Janessa, come on.
Nothing to see here.
I'm curious why the college guards didn't attack. Like, the named characters got aggro, but the college guard... Where'd everyone go? Janessa, did you kill everyone? Oh well. Let's go ahead and use the Staff of Magnus. There we go. We can now get inside. Into the Hall of the Elements. And alright, so we're going to have to do our final boss battle against Ancano. So let's get Ebony Flesh. And we're gonna have to use the staff.
I don't know what you're up to. You think I can't destroy you? The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you could do anything about it?
Yes, I do, because I have the Staff of Magnus. What do you think I'm doing? Alright, there we go.
Still you persist? Then you...
Oh, come on. There we go. No, not Dragon Rand, Fire Breath. Wait, can I still cannot damage you. I think I have to deal with the magical anomalies first. I can't remember how this boss fight works. Wolfbeer has been paralyzed. Alright, there's that. Alright, do we have to use the staff again? Are you still shielded, buddy? Don't look like it. No, you dare challenge me. Oh, you use healing magic. How quaint. There we go. Onkano has been dealt with. Alright, Tolfdir, let's have a chat.
I knew you could do it.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Onkano is gone, but whatever he's done to the eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
The Psijics do.
We knew you would succeed. Your victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold.
How did you know I'd be able to defeat Onkano?
A great many things obscured to you are quite clear to us. We have long believed you would prevail.
What do we do now?
The eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Onkano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it, for now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
And the Psijics appear. They claim the eye for themselves, presumably locking it behind some magical barrier so no one can tamper with it.
You've done it. The college is safe again thanks to your work. I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Psijics are right. There's no one more deserving to be Archmage, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
Here, consider these yours, and the Archmage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
That's what I like to hear. Alright, so I was given Archmage's robes. So all spells cost 15% less. Also increases magicka, and magicka regenerates faster. So yeah, the robes are pretty good. You can, if you want, double them up with Morike, so like magicka regens 200% faster. Or well, either that, or you could choose to wear like the diadem of the savant and wear the Sarthal amulet, which are both fine. Like, there are in-game items that reduce the cost of all magic, and they're all pretty solid. But they're also not perfect. Anyway, let's head up to the Archmage's quarters, because those are now ours. We are now the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. We now have free access to everything here. Everything that we could ever want. Bunch of soul gems. some more soul gems. There's another set of robes. One of them is hooded and one of them is not. Oh, and some boots as well. Let's see what the boots do. Archmage's boots. Shock resistance. Yeah, whatever. I guess I'll on them. Yeah. Fine, I guess. There's a bed. Cool. I like the bed. And then, yeah. Bunch of ingredients. We've got some potions. And yeah, this half is the alchemy half of our quarters. So yeah, we get to live here now if we want. I don't really want to, but hey, it's never a bad thing to have too many home bases. Anyway, we are going to first off turn in this quest at the Arcanium if I'm allowed to. What the? What is going on? Why are you aggro? Oh my god. Can I talk to you at least?
My friend died. Things won't be the same without him. I'm not one for commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters. So thanks.
Here's the book.
Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
All right then. This should be good.
Fools are actually fighting.
What the hell is going on? Why are you guys aggro? I'm literally the Archmage. Janessa, what the fuck did you do? I don't know. Janessa did something to fuck things up. Hang on, can I yield to you? Like, yielding is a thing you can do, right?
This is highly overrated.
Well, there's Arniel run off. Orthorn. Yeah, I can't yield to these guys like you can to guards. Like, you have to, like, have your shield raised and just press A, but they're just not doing anything. Huh. And now they've run away like cowards. Well, I think that's it for today. I need to rest my voice now. But we finished the College of Winterhold questline. There's still more for us to do at the College of Winterhold. We've still got like a few side quests left to do. And maybe I can sort out the aggression level of these college mages. Possibly I'm gonna need to use console commands to do that. But yeah, other than that, if you want to support me, here are my links. Next weekend will be a watch party. We're going to do a watch party of Recreators. It's one of my favorite anime of all time. It's a really good one. Other than that, yeah, if you want to be a part of that watch party, join the Discord. It's in the card. And there's an appropriate channel named Netflix and Haru. And if you check the pinned messages in that channel, you can find a message you can react to, and I will give you the watch party role so that you'll get notifications whenever I have watch party announcements. But yeah, those happen once a month, and next weekend is gonna be the start of the next watch party where we watch Recreators. Like I said, one of my all-time favorite anime. It's a really good one, and I recommend that you join me for it. Other than that, if you want to support me, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You can leave a tip through Stream Elements, or you can subscribe to me here on Twitch. Doing so gives you access to a bunch of emotes, and yeah, but don't worry if you can't afford to do so, I'll be fine. So yeah, whoever we raid, I will find ourselves a raid target, but whoever we end up raiding, here's our raid message. Go ahead and copy and paste that, or type it in yourself, and if you are subbed to me, you can have access to that heart emote along with several others. Anyway, with all that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!